Hi everyone, Pete Pistone here for Racing One Cast, and Sunday night here at the Daytona International Speedway, Ryan Newman struck gold. He went to victory lane, picking up the win in the 50th running of the Daytona 500. He and his Penske Racing teammate Kurt Busch ganged up on Tony Stewart on the final lap and were able to draft around to pick up the win, Newman's first win in the Great American Race, and afterward he talked about his historic victory.
It's awesome. I mean, it's probably the most awesome thing that's ever happened to me. And all to understand all the history of NASCAR, of racing in general, and at the drivers' meeting to be looking face to face with all the guys, the greats that were on stage up there, and now to be part of one of those guys and part of that team, it's just awesome. I've always said Indianapolis was great to be able to walk in the garage area and know that you're touching the same footprints as other guys that we're such great drivers for the last 100 years there, and just to be part of the 50th running of the Daytona 500. 15 years ago I was sitting in the grandstands in the Seagrave Tower, and it's awesome to make the changes. Got to thank Roger Penske, Don Miller, everybody at Penske Racing, and Roy McCauley, obviously, but obviously Kurt Busch, without a doubt. He could have easily gone three wide and split us through the center and made one heck of a mess there going into three, but he chose to be a teammate, and that's the most honorable thing that he could do, and I would have done the same thing to him.
The win was the legendary Roger Penske's first win here at the Daytona 500. The captain has 14 Indy 500 trophies, and now he has one from the Daytona 500.
To achieve this with this competition, and with Ryan, the student really of the sport, and Roy and the whole team, just been unbelievable, because we've worked harder, we've come close, but I think it was a pure team effort. When you saw the end there, you saw the 18 lined up with the 20, and you saw the 2 lined up with the 12, and I think that's what it took. And to me, Ryan drove a masterful race, as he's done many times, and come up short, but today was special for us. And as I said, Rick Hendrick is a guy that I always look up to, and he called me today, and because I had called him to say what a great job they'd done all week and what he'd done with Junior, and I said, look, if I get in that winner's circle, I want one of those H hats. So he brought one down to me, so maybe that was the good luck call I had today when I talked to him earlier.
At the finish, it was Newman, Kurt Busch, and Tony Stewart in the top 3. Kyle Busch, who led 86 laps, wound up finishing 4th in his debut for the Joe Gibbs Racing team in his Toyota. And Reed Sorensen surprised a lot of people by coming home 5th in the Target Dodge. Great day for the Gillette Evernham Motorsports team, led by Elliott Sadler, who came home in the 6th spot. Casey Kane was 7th, and Robbie Gordon, the newest addition to that team, finished in the 8th position. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the only guy left running out there in contention for Hendrick Motorsports, finished 9th. Greg Biffle rounded out the top 10. We mentioned Hendrick Motorsports, a bad day for the rest of the group, including Jeff Gordon, who suffered a broken suspension mount. He finished 39th. Jimmy Johnson got caught up in a late accident. He came back and finished 27th. And Casey Mears also in an accident on lap 194 as well. So not a good day for the Hendrick team. We have much more from Daytona here at RacingOne.com, including complete results, statistics, and more photos as we wrap up the golden anniversary, the 50th running of the Daytona 500. Reporting from the Daytona International Speedway for Racing One Cast, this is Pete Pistone.